Customer never asked for it, so it doesn't matter. Somebody else does that. Weren't on drawing. Don't need it, it's been laser cut. Oh, I've no time for that. Oh, I do it at the last bit. So what am I talking about? These are all the excuses I've heard about why people don't deburr. So what is a burr? A burr is something that's caused by usually metal being cut through processes such as guillotining, shearing force, laser cutting, grinding, drilling, all create burrs. And they're just a sharp edge, which we don't really want. The most common burr we come across in sheet metal work especially is a sheared edge, a guillotined edge, because it comes from the mill that way, because they shear it in the mill. And also when we're cutting things to size on the guillotine and on the notcher, for example, that's a sheared edge as well. So what we'll do now, we'll have a quick look at what a sheared edge does. So it's just a piece of metal being cut, but let's look at it a little bit closer. So as we can see, as the blade's gone through, it's dragged this material, it's pulled it a bit like the bend allowances when it bends. It stretched the material into this blade gap, which you need for cutting. And as it's come through, it's sheared off the material, so it leaves a sharp edge there and a rounded edge on the top. Typical look for a sheared edge burr. So here is an actual guillotined edge, as you can see. So it's pulled over at the top, sharp edge on there. Now I don't want to run my finger down, but what we'll do is a tomato test. Let's run that down. As you can see, cut it. The second most common edge is a laser cut edge. Most parts now are laser cut out and they come into us ready for assembly with a laser edge. So let's look at a laser a little bit in action. As you can see, the laser is very quick and it's very accurate. Let's take it back and let's look at it a little bit closer and see what's happening. As we can see, the laser's gone through. But what it leaves is like a charred edge and it's cut through. Also little bits of spatter. So here we have a typical laser cut edge. You can see bits of spatter already on it. You can see how it's grooved all the way down. Careful tomato, because I don't want my finger down it. Yeah, that's cut. So what should we do? Well, what we should do is take the edge off for many reasons. I'll give you a few. First and foremost, I'm handling it. If I've been cutting it, I'm handling it. So I've got to do things around there. Secondly, other people are handling it. Whether it's your work colleagues, it's fitters, delivery drivers, even cleaners, they're going to handle it. And your customer, he's going to look at it. He's not expecting his job to be like that. You don't buy a car, which is made of metal, to be sharp anyway, do you? You need to be touching it. You need to feel it. And it's the same with anything you buy. So the customer's expecting that. And fourth, and the most important for me, is pride. Pride of your job, pride of your work. You spent all that time doing it, let's finish it off correctly. When should it be done? It should be done straight away, as soon as it's been finished cutting to size. That way it's done and dusted and you don't have to go back to it and you're not cutting yourself on it. And the other thing is, if you mark your job out and you fold it up, you don't want to try and deburr it when it's folded up. So it should be done straight away, immediately. Make it safe for you to handle and make it safe for everybody else to handle as well. So what's the aim of deburring? Well, let me show you. This is a piece of metal. The idea is I usually go across the edge first like that. We'll go across at a 45. We'll go across at a 45. And then we just go across like that, go across like that, and go across like that. We'll just take the edges off. We can go a bit further if we want. But the idea is to make it a radius edge. So it's safe for us to touch and it's not cutting anybody, tomatoes or fingers. And that makes it more finished off and it finishes it off. Let me show you what it looks like. And here we have a nice deburred edge. As you can see, nice and smooth. Corners radius, so we can't catch us for corners, fingers. Nice and smooth. Tomato test, no need. Give me a wrist. And that's how confident you should be when your job's finished correctly. As a skilled sheet metal worker, we should always deburr his jobs and finish it off with pride. Because as they say, you're only as good as your last job. So make your last job something to be proud of, something you can touch, so deburr it.